guys. Happy afternoon. I just got back from church. And I wanted to share something that I had written in my journal a few days ago because we just got over Thanksgiving and all of that. I wanted to give myself a few days to just be in the moment and wait until today or tomorrow to share what I'm about to share. This video is probably going to be a little bit shorter than the average videos that I do post. So today's title, what we're going to talk about today is Bible verses that can help conform us to be a true disciple of Christ. And then I also put down helps us conform us to the image of Jesus Christ, because that's really what, even in marriage, we help each other conform each other to the image of Jesus Christ. Really, Jesus Christ is the example of how we should be, right? And so I had a hard time, should I choose Bible verses that can help conform us to be the image of Jesus Christ, or Bible verses that can help shape us to be a true disciple of Christ? I didn't know which title to pick, but both of them, I love them. And so I wrote down, I think 6 Bible verses that I thought could definitely help conform us to the image of Jesus Christ. And I'm just going to read those today. And so 5 of these are from Proverbs. And I love Proverbs. I've gotten into Proverbs the last few months, and I've learned so much just in Proverbs. I'm like, Proverbs is so underrated. Y'all gotta read Proverbs for sure. But the first one is from Ecclesiastes. That's the chapter that I recently talked about with King Solomon. And that's the chapter that I just finished, actually. And I thought, the Bible verse that I'm about to share, I think we can all be reminded of how we can, of our duty as a disciple of Christ, right? Okay, so the first one is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. And it says, "Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man." Okay. So fearing God actually is one of the keys to having wisdom. And so I feel that in order to be a disciple of Christ, you need to fear God. That's a big one. Okay. All right. Second one is Proverbs chapter 25, verse 21. And it says, "If thine enemy be hungry, give him bread to eat. And if he be thirsty, give him water to drink." And as a disciple of Christ, I find that this verse reminds us to still love our enemies and still pray for our enemies. I feel that as a follower of Christ, this is a duty of what we need to do. And it's beautiful. Jesus died for us all. He died for us all, even the enemies that killed him. Even he loved them. On the cross, he said, "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they're doing." And it's just an example for us. Jesus is an example. Again, we need to feed our enemies, pray for our enemies, give water when our enemies are thirsty. That's being Christ-like, and that's what we should do. Okay. So here's the third one. Is Proverbs chapter 24, verse 10. "If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small." And I think we can all relate to that. We've all been through adversity. We've all been through pain. We've all been through suffering. Don't faint. Let's praise God, right? I remember there was something I went through, and man, instead of cursing God, instead of sinning, instead of saying I'm gonna go get a drink, I'm gonna go to the club. I instantly got on my knees and praised the Lord. Why? Because Job showed me how to do that in the Bible. Job, if you want to know what to do when you are going through suffering and how to handle it, read Job in the Bible. I'm telling you, that is, yes, Job is an example of how we should handle our sufferings the righteous way and who to surround ourselves when we do go through sufferings. Okay. And then, so that was the third one. Okay, so this is the fourth one, which is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 32. I think that says 32. It says, "He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty." I mean, that sums it up for you. Right? I mean, yeah. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty. And then the fifth one says, Proverbs chapter 12, verse 22. It says, "Lying lips are abomination to the Lord, but they that deal truly are his delight." They that deal in the truth, that's the Lord's delight, and it's not cool to lie. Let's just be real. As a follower of Christ, if you want to be a disciple, lying is not something to do. And we have to all get out of that. We've all been guilty of saying lies, right? And then the last one I wrote down, I could have wrote so much more, but I just these are fine. This is the sixth one, I believe. Proverbs chapter 12, verse 4 says, "A virtuous woman is a crown to her husband." It's just a reminder, us ladies who are followers of Christ, a woman who fears God is a crown to her husband. Fear the Lord, women. I'm telling you. That's just a reminder of how to be a disciple of Christ. And those are little reminders, just, to get you, to just remind you and to become better in those little ways. Fearing God is number one. I would say to be a true disciple of Christ, you need to fear God. And that has been said in 2 verses here that I've read today. But I do want to thank you guys for subscribing and supporting my YouTube channel. Happy Sabbath. Today is Sunday, the first day of the month of December. May God bless you guys truly. I'm here in Montana still, and I still went to church. I just looked up a Christian non-denominational church around here, and I went, and everybody was so friendly. Was I the only colored person in the room? Yes. But color didn't even matter when I was in that church because everybody was so cool to me. "Where are you from? Oh my goodness. Wow, you're so beautiful." Da 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 da. Right? They're amazing people, and I really did have a great experience. And we did communion, which is awesome. I love when Christian churches do communion. They're not just Catholic churches that do that. Christian churches do that as well. And I got to do that today. And it's such a blessing. There are so many children who are with us doing communion. We talked about John today. And the service was great. Service is great. If I come back again on another Sunday, I would definitely go to that church. Here in Montana, the town that we're in, right when I came here the first time in October, I noticed it was a Christian community in 2 seconds. Everywhere is posters about Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Everywhere there's posters about the 10 Commandments. And I love that. As a Christian myself, it's all about the environment you're in, the community itself. God-centered. I love it. I told everybody, I said, when I came up in here, I could tell it was a Christian community. They're like, "Yes, it is, girl. Yes, it is." And they told me some things to do and with my man and all these things. And I'm excited to explore more and get to know more people. And I saw a man who resembled my great grandfather on my mother's side. I just felt like it was a sign that he was with me. I don't want to get emotional, but Um, when I saw him instantly, I thought of my grandfather Ray, and I felt that it was a great experience. At first, I was a little hesitant to go, but I was like, if it's cool, then it's cool. If it's not, then just leave early, and watch a live broadcast of my church that I actually do go to. So, but it was a great experience, and ah, I'm so thankful. But just with all the people that were kind to me today, and I'm just blessed that I had gone to church in Montana. Wow, I am going to church in Montana. That's actually interesting. Who would have thought that I've ever gone to a church in a small town here in Montana? But it's awesome to meet new people, and everyone was just so friendly, and it truly made my day to be here today. And I'm glad I went. So, um, yeah, that was awesome. Great experience. Great experience today. I'm really happy that I got to celebrate Sabbath. And today is also my anniversary, so it's just going to be a positive day all day round, and you got to start it right. So, but thank you guys for supporting me, and I will definitely be posting more often. With the holidays coming up and catering and traveling, I'm going to try to fit in as much episodes as I can. I don't really have like a strict schedule yet on every Wednesday I'm going to drop, every Tuesday I'm going to drop. It's just whenever I have the free time to do it and the Lord's speaking through me, I will drop it. So, anyway, you guys have a great day, and may God bless you.